It was America Hana and Sansa no Ghana and one Buanamani Yenioma. Say representative Kevin Taylor, more Yenioma, Ewo, Ghana ho, Jim Crofonsa as Ghana ho. Me trap be abesem tumbia metum. Maybe to test me abinyame. If you mean sure, Nipa mem fanning a broad yakulan chimito, Eyo.
Abusia, Okatakyie FIFA mensa no. Hey, rad wait just to Anne Sansa Dely. Any Kevin Taylor. So being in a girl, so being in a day. Masa, yes, so once an answer Kevin Taylor. No, yeah, videos, and I for Catamanso, Afoteagbo, no, or say, no movie answer tongue, or more cream. So I say, or no person or 4G papers, bina, or the jeans I say. If he, a man for being some more, and ever. Eh, say no crescent, you know, cook the gene account. Na Coco for her, Montumadu, yes, say. Aketwane nyambaye MPB so sa papa mehwe ndi akacho akotena obi ansa ho kasa na ye tue foka he MP we se kokwekwa sunu a omusunu mu a omusunu sho no man miyama na peche abane be fimu aba kokwekwa fu yentu amaka to kasa of course yetua he papa we asante nene doma hena asem no so ni na wo my IGP so ye say we ne busu ani wo de nyo hunu kwada promotion o promote o msa.
This is Boadu TV, truth and integrity.
Kevin Taylor to conduct his work with the professionalism journalism demands and that freedom of expression does not extend to dissemination of falsehood and reputational harm.
The Katamanso for you can you say, one say a year Kevin Taylor. In fact, Taylor ne a year fake doctor Anne Sansa Dely. Or Marco procure fraudulent documents. Our Modia Barbagen Sase, Ewo Pinkwa Forest. Or more any a year a lands commission for Nakunabi. And you see, I told you in the past about this guy, this criminal. Say, over the period, anytime we were attacking institution, and I don't know attacking lands commission or attacking lands commission or attack. Anytime this guy is attacking any institution or state, it means this guy just want to have his way and the people are not allowing. It's in a war attack or more. So according to a Katamanso traditional council, Kevin Taylor, any Anne Sansa Dely, the doctor girlfriend and Becca once some time ago, fake doctor no. Omo call you, so yama joma mama they wanted power to come and met out criminality on innocent people. And this is not me saying, this is a traditional council of Katamanso. It's Yama Joma Mamra. I'm fighting for the people. I'm fighting for the people. Said about on the fraudulent document about Kwajin Krofon Sase. Taylor. It was America Hana and Sansa no Ghana and one Buanamani Yenioma. Said a fake certificate by ya expose you a cofa and somebody. He said were retreated to the background. And a war representative Kevin Taylor more yet Nioma Ewo Ghana ho Jim Crofonsa as Ghana ho. Mobakaya maybe Kwasiampani we Kwasiatoi Ebe catcher must say me every family Jim Crofonsa. Say one on a pequia beji Jim Crofonsa. And I've told you over time that this guy projects onto others what actually is him. It will be Crofonsa. According to Katamanso traditional council, wako fake a document, wako forged document from lands commission, and what they have man for terrorizing man for. It's a Jomama Abayaba. Now Jomama Abayama, what is a Kevin Taylor Sigana or terrorizing for you almost asibida. Jomama Abayano Emma, what is a Kevin Taylor and Sansa Dely etimia terrorizing? So now John Mahama Mayano a means of so mube usual and they are terrorizing for a fake document and they are Jim Crofon Sasi. We need no fight for no. Me fight for Ghana, me fight for the freedom, me fight Akufo-Addo nkona John, me Akufo-Addo nkona John, me ni nyina che se no opetumi a wode besisi nkrofo-Addo mo nsase. Amatela. And if you believed that this criminal or turfo nipa won kan okro wiase. Nipa won kan okre. Say o set trap me kura ne ho ya. Me trap bia bese metom bia metom. Me metu o test me abenyame. Ebi se me nsuro. Odwan. Me nsuro. Me ba wiase nipa me mu ni ba kokora me nsuro ne yewo. Nipa me mfa ne nya ebrodua kora ntwemeto eyewo. Isranka Radi said lawsuit no ade bi koto Ghana 4 years ago no. Ebi na ade ba America ha. I have a good standing to stand in front of me. I may defend me ko follow yakora. Odwan. Wa ko faking sa se me ye ka. So wo di sisi manfo ne ji wo monse. En na bra be yia no. Joma amamra. Na joma mebo nyina ne se na wo ni fake doctor Anne Sansa Dely mo petumi. E de awia manfo no. Awia manfo ne nsase. Asisi manfo no. Enye me na meka. Muntie.
We are giving him Kevin Taylor. I know you are very.
That is a warning we are giving him, Kevin Taylor. Amatela. Bola bed. Tiema kwama joma amamra nyina ne se wo pese joma amaba na onya 2 midi sisi nkrofo ji omonsase nyesa. We ni yensisa ban nyina no enie. Na me se obema bre ebre. Na mframa bebo ama akokoto ada ho. Obema bre ebre. Na mframa bebo ama akokoto ada ho. Ebi na eba no. Me ka kire mo mretente se akwa no wonka no kore oye criminal. Na adwene den trimoni adwene papa. Said wo si twa trofita wiase. Said wo si twa tro wo ni credibility, wo ni integrity one kora. Wo ni integrity one. Wo ni simple integrity. Ti afe na bre. Sika wode beto asase kro ni biu. Dede no anu oye. Jese no joma ama ba ansa no akoforge document de akosisi nkrofo age omo de. Na me rankrafo munye din na aduro nkomo ho. Akwa we ye ni ade no odidi manfo twa toroto manfo so ni ade munyina na support no. Munyina na support. Ni sie ho beba kwan ama aboa bia awramu bi. Mesi woye wudini ye kaso obi ye wudini a oye wudini ankasa. Ebise ma me akosu abene wa asem bi oka. Wo so wotrofo bi ekromfo. Wo kromfo bi anso ye wudini. Me ma me akosu abene wa yesu ayeba. Ade anu wo chini ye nipa wo twa toro. To wo so wotrofo bi a wo kromfo. Na kromfo bi ye wudini. Ebise wo twa toro no a wo de kobokro no nti wo twa toro. Na obokro no no ane ye beche no ane so odi awu. Iti we kromfo we turfo ebise nsam a waka me ka kire mo se nsam no waka no na Akufo-Addo aban ne ho ayehi eti na bebre nu ano manhunu won ka no kore wiase. What is going on within the police service? IGP, we are going to stop the pretense. We are going to stop the sugarcoating. We will call it as it is. And they about told you say IGP Christian Tetenyo no ano say or the integrity service with integrity wo about Ghana police na koso. There is some family promotion cartel IGP way running in office. TNA. IGP has turned the police service into a family business as it stands now. Within the last few days, few weeks, there has been several promotions done by the IGP. And we have intercepted some police for be on friend wireless. You intercepted some wireless be. As our wireless message, you be ready among IGP from 20th and 30th of January. The IGP issued multiple wireless messages, all promoting on Nuankasa, which is signed, and we are going to show you the wireless message, which is signed by the IGP himself. O promoting Crawford. Now yemhwe a wireless message way. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Also focus on your message and reduce the reading of comment. Abdul, we are focusing. Move on. Move with me. Abdul, you need a problem here with Obia betimi share no. Okay, so you share wireless message way, which is 20th of January 2026. 20th of January 2026. IGP Christian Tete Yowonu essay o promoti eye enkrofo na yen ready wireless no yen ready yen hwe ade o say for exhibit. Okay, you move on. All regional commanders and headquarters, all POMA members, now already I'll say special recommendation for exhibiting exceptional commitment, dedication to duty and undermentioned, okay, to duty. The undermentioned sergeant is promoted to the rank of an inspector with 2 incremental credits effective January 1st, 2026. Now, why you are promoting no? You are promoting Esther Dede Yowonu. Esther Dede Yowonu. Esther Dede Yowonu. This is a message that IGP no issue. Now, second wireless I call 30th January. I intercepted. IGP Christian Tete Yowonu. I say we're promoting another person in the name of Godwin Tete Yowonu. Adenya. Also for exhibiting exceptional commitment and dedication to duty, and the undermentioned corporal is promoted to the rank of sergeant with 2 incremental credits with effective 1st January 2026. Eyewanya osi Erasmus Tete Yowonu. Erasmus Tete Yowonu oyewanya. Are these the daughters and sons and cousins of IGP Tete Yowonu? Now, third wireless I call another wireless which IGP himself signed, purportedly signed. He said, "Young fan promoting Emmanuel Domson Yowonu. Emmanuel Domson appear. Godwin Te Yowonu. Joyce Maku Yowonu." Now, I say special recommendation for exhibiting exceptional commitment and dedication to duty. Undermentioned sergeants have been granted 3 incremental credits with effective. So here, why smart police for BB incremental credit. So incremental credit, you know, say unya police muna ye corpora. Every year you get 1 credit. So instead of saying they've been promoted to the next rank, he has given them 3 incremental credit just so on the next incremental credit that they will get automatically will move them to the next rank in the police service. So the question we are asking is that IGP Tete Yowonu, the 4th wireless message which we have intercepted, IGP Yowonu ne wireless was sending akoma say yem promote Emmanuel Yowonu, Evans Yankee, Leonard Yankee. Now question aye busa very simple. Within 10 days, exceptional commitment IGP nebusuafo. IGP nebusuafo say exceptional commitment. So exceptional commitment na dear he. Omo commitment dear he special promotions no. Already police service for Emranwa. Section 37(2). Crystal clear. Also special promotions are for meritorious act of bravery, valor and preventing crime. Now yebusa IGP say den nebusuafo ni nyina purportedly na wa promote omo no. Omo ye dey omo prevent crime within the same period. Outstanding operational performance omo ye within the same period. Anade ya mentiasie. All the Yowonus and the Yankees suddenly became national heroes between 20th and 30th January. Anade ya mentiasie. And I coincidence surnames in the ne say. IGP Yowonu surnames in the no de say no munye wunua nya o manyo bibia na ye. So the IGP didn't even try to hide it. Say bia onu ankasa personally ana wafa wireless assign. So we sit in a nation where police service, it has become family and friends. IGP Christian Teteyonu, this is clearly arrogance of power. This is not just abuse of power, it is arrogance to the highest level that I believe it must not be entertained. Unya Uma, all of a sudden, we promotion. Yabema say Xmas promotion. The Ghana Police Service under IGP Teteyonu, the question we are asking you is that your years of service means nothing as a police. The sacrifices the people are making, the ordinary police people are making means nothing. Loyalty to it means nothing. What that matters in this Obenya surname when you throw you and you'll be promoted. Under IGP Yonu, no police service can survive like this. No democracy can tolerate this. So IGP Yonu should come and explain to us that system we are creating. So obi na ye and kabene. IGP. So obi na ye IGP no promote. And this is not just a police issue, we're a national security issue. If say the more you do that, the more you encourage a year promotion based on a year family and friends, what then will happen is that command will collapse, discipline within the service will collapse. You are abusing the power that the people have given you. So IGP Yonu promoting ebusuafo ne omo makanyina. Na no safo what taifa wo no ye police ni no wonya promotion. Trust in the service will anything will budget bribe no. Operational effectiveness will collapse. IGP, if you don't know, we are telling you. Because a compromised police leadership is not just a scandal, it is a security threat. People will no longer believe in the service. So come and explain to us, how come IGP Christian Teteyonu, you are promoting people with the surname of Yonu? Is it that they have become national heroes overnight? And Adiabeya. Ministry of Interior. Ora, your friend say. Mutaka Chinchingerano. Shraj, we are asking you, sir, Mube investigators are your mawi. You must act with the urgency it deserves. This is a year IGP Christian to you know. We are calling for audit of every promotion our buy. We are calling for a publishing of criteria used in making those promotions. We are calling for investigation into conflict of interest. Say IGP Yonu. You are promoting because we need to restore transparency back into the service. It's not just about the IGP Yonu. We need a police service that promote people based on merit. So here IGP Christian Teteyonu, the promotions that you have made, you shall be held accountable because uniform must symbolize service, not privilege. The uniform of the Ghana Police Service, it must symbolize sacrifice, not surname. And your surname you will promotion. And leadership must protect the institutions. If you are the IGP, it is not about what you must not personalize it. Power that given to you must not be personalized. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You're moving on from IGP Christian Teteyonu, a promotions, very questionable promotions. What issue wireless message a day ama. Now we are calling for investigations into this is Shraj and we are calling for investigations. Special prosecutor, we are calling for investigations into these promotions. Now moving away from IGP Christian Teteyonu and the promotions are what they are ama. Yanko share 1 2 1 2 1 2. Nana Doma Hene. Mianga Sami Papa, Nana Doma Hene Ajimambedu. I decided I was not going to make comments about One Sante Hene and Semubio. Because now I'm going to see a tour berry. It's a tour berry any day. And you may be a promise one ka one sakano. Kabema the peace that reign between Asante and Bonono. Anka awoho. Missing. Ye nuanom baako. Abatoɔ nti na akɔhyɛ baabie. Now we are creating tension between Asante and the Bono. Ejayemubi ye defend Asante. It came across as though ye ni nuanom Bono foko. We've sat down, we've reflected. We will not leave the space for you to make these commentaries unguarded, unchecked. We will still pass commentaries over it, except that it will be done differently. Eti, nanado maine, mese wadaw mama minu ni nkomo. Eti se wo hwe domafo so. Na woye de domafo pe. Na obua ma bunu pagya, bunu nkyempem epagya. Na wogya Asantehene nso moye na Asantehene. No wo hwe na Asante so na wadaroma mira ebeye den. And then ebesi. Another one, me papa, and when I say me papa newa, I've explained it over and over. Say I believe a condom, no, it goes beyond just Doma, Asante, Dwabe, Achiremasu, Niande. A condom is in 8 family. Diana, Oyoko, Asechiri, Asuna, Bretio, Ekwana, Ene Adako no Momaka. A condom, Nina, that's what consists of it. Na Messia Jahine Eye Duanani. So we are Duanani dear. Then clearly we are me papa. So I will pass comments on the maybe a waka. Efa Yera Asantehene IGP ho. Na respectfully, we will share our ideas on it. I think as a high time one, you make some of these commentaries not because it is your personal agenda, but it must have a national connotation. As a BB, a tertiary. If so, we are lawyer ni, we ni mumra. It's only mradia. And Ajiman Bedu, it must be grounded in law. It must be solid in law. If a judge ni what's in a judge, you read the constitution over and over. Now say you would have so a problem when any maybe a Santemai Asantehene dear nimu a year. It does a personal fight against Yera Asantehene. And I say it is diabolically being wrapped as a national agenda. Najma Bedu say on TRCS IGP Christian Tetu Yonu Ama Asantehene kwan amana ye the war ye say all year parading or year guard of honor move as a guard of honor na de so we inspect parade. Is that clear? One TRCS. Secondly, so JJ 4 year program bi and Najma Bedu so on TRCS Asantehene banana Asante flag edin anim. Now, Yamwana many mirror any so because you were a judge, I am going to have the conversation grounded in law. I will have it grounded in a world politics and examples across the world. You are fighting for. You are fighting for your own personal thing wrapped under a year. I said, yeah, only Koma Ghana, Koma Ghana, mirror. Messi Almabedu, the Awuye won't Koma Ghana. The can what read the Constitution, Article 271, very clear on what it says. Article 271 of the Constitution says that the institution of chieftaincy, together with its traditional council, is hereby guaranteed. So you can the institution of chieftaincy is guaranteed. Flag and a Santemai ho and San Yeba Baya Ghana no a Santemai a chieftaincy ho. It's Yakasa, it is guaranteed. Flag and a ho, it is guaranteed. Na Asantehene ba na dom di nanimu a eka Asantemai ni chieftaincy ne ho ansa ne yebeka Ghana ho. So if the constitution guarantees the institution of chieftaincy, it guarantees it. And you see, not only does it guarantees the chieftaincy institution, it even goes ahead to admonish any state institution, whether parliament or every other institution, say obetimi amend anything that touches or derogate a chieftaincy institution without first being brought to a National House of Chiefs. So Article 272, or say Parliament and by extension any public authority cannot pass any law or take any action that detracts or derogates from honor and the dignity of the institution of chieftaincy. It's a Santaman folk crown flag, and then Sante, Emma Sante Hine and Asante Hine. You cannot pass Emra to take away that flag simply because we have joined a country called Ghana. After all, Ghana is a unitary state. And unity is not achieved by erasing the history or the identity of people. Unity is achieved by acknowledging the diversity in the existence of the people within the country. What is this continuous attack? Constitution recognizes customary law under Article 11.3. Under Article 26.1, the state must protect and promote customs. It says Antihini ye bibi na it borders on a customs. Clearly, inspecting of parade, displaying of flag, performance of ceremonial duties as Antihini ye no. It has got nothing to do with usurping the sovereignty of Ghana. Because the war it is within the exact constitutional mandate here, Diamano. It's in an argument, Bedu. See it ho. Now catch it say Santehine inspect a guard of honor, any guard of Diaben. It's here say, usurp the presidential. Don't mention sir. If a ceremonial parade is not a political activity, it is constitutionally protected, a cultural function. Yes, ceremonial parade, not for just heads of state. Yes, ceremonial parade, and your heads of state in Gua will be a minister of foreign affairs will mind be so. Obedru baby, yet me a ceremonial parade, mano, no inspect it. Yana and Danny Abudu, or baby or one, you bet me a ceremonial parade, mano, will inspect me. Ewa damba. Oche hini tuwe ye ceremonial parade wo eye oche memua. You bet me ama oche hini inspect it. And there is nothing wrong. Government can inspect ceremonial parade. And there is nothing wrong. Even religious leaders bet me inspect a cadet corner, a ceremonial parade. There is nothing wrong. It has not border. It is not about the sovereignty of this country. Emfa Ghana hu bebia. While we are discomforted by the actions of Santehine, so you are wrapping it against, say, as a fight on principle, and your principle, Papa. Wadaroma, Santehina Diana war, you know. Say, you will cry the flag, say, will cry, will inspecting parade, those who you. These are all part of the culture which is guaranteed under the Constitution. What you say? It's an argument, so what problem with Aya Santehina? Be clear. Don't wrap it as if say fight for a year asantem a Ghana mind. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yet you say the amount for the brain and say Dabon for or mo flag. Gonja for or mo flag. Gamashi womo or mo flag. Oko be yimikro mo fanti for ya asafufu e bebre wo mo flag. Wo bia wo bi. It does not challenge the sovereignty of the republic. And Ghana and Guana could do your mind, and for that matter, your mind, no, Sabio, your friend say, ultimately, because you are a nation, you cannot have your friend say a flag within a nation. Since when? Who be United Kingdom one? We say United Kingdom is ruled by King Charles, which is a country on its own. But Scotland for more flag, although they are within the United Kingdom. And to Scotland war flag, does that threaten the sovereignty of the United Kingdom? Ubedu United Kingdom, although Wales is within the United Kingdom, but Wales will almost flag. Ukodu Germany, Bavaria is within Germany, but Germany edudu wa almost national flag. Bavaria also almost flag. Quebec, Udu Canada, Quebec has their flag, although they are within Canada. Ukodu South Africa, Zulu fall within South Africa, but Zulu fall almost flag. And the tiny and nibrene Nanajima Bedu Atei, Mebaba Atei. Ghana is not a uniform state. There are different diversity. And that diversity in the beauty of Ghana ever out. So if you believe that unity requires sameness, it cannot be. Ghana's constitution rejects the idea of sameness. Say obi an forget ne identity. Na yemra ne nyina yenkamom ne yenya asantefo remfi omo ho, domafo remfi omo ho, gonjafo da bi yenya sa na constitution e paka. We are a unitary state. Efe. Gamanche be ye ne de. Efe. Fantemai be ye ne de. Efe. That is what we talk about. In diversity lies strength. Enti na Boadu ade we wa ya ebradu se obi jai me papa jai emwa wate ye nyai wate asante ne no ye ni ntokwa wo na ye anka wo de ntokwa bi ebe mu sante hine ye na ade the kingdom of Asante is strengthened by Ghana's unity because Ghana asante da ne mind ye be ye Ghana no ye kwosere se beka ho gonja da ne mind ye kwosere se beka ho and ya patchy and it's so beautiful. It doesn't threaten the sovereignty of Ghana. And Anne Boadu, why ye be a year? It is a national cohesion. Let us discuss national cohesion. Don't rub it. In any case, Sante Yini say to na who would not attempt say, yeah, mano, a year, a god of Diebe and Diebe, or Santimem, 81 years here. Sante Yini say to we cried the Anyas Santimemo. What me call Trinidad and Tobago, any near amana inspector guard of honor, any Diebe parade. We Santini say to two, and what Trinidad and Tobago, Yaman inspector guard of parade in Hawaii. Obikurum. Eti Yamani inspector a parade and I Diebe. Also, you're in a pond. O branding ye na branding we drew. Yebe mo inspector parade ni bi. Sante Yini na inspector parade wo Morocco. We Morocco. Sante Yini we drew Morocco wo inspector parade. Eno so ko inspector parade ni etu Morocco hine de Sante Yini bi. Ko inspector parade ni etu Morocco hine de Sante Yini bi. Sante Yini contributing the quota to the development of our nation. No two ways about it. Dabon crisis by we called on Asante Hine. Why? Chieftaincy dispute bebre. Wabua. Asante Hine otum for educational fund. Wabua. Health. Wabua. Development of our nation. Moko IMF ne moko yedia. Wano na mo friend so won fa ni trimeje. No wadi tra kwaje. Eti ye friend so amra me inspector guard of parade ne na ye dia bai. Ana ye dia bai. And a year, dear bay. I don't mind. So, what personal to Quabia when you are Santa Hinenia Santa Maiwa. Don't wrap it as though a year will fight for. What do I say? Northern Ireland, no, you know, flat. Very there within a year, your friend say, the United Kingdom. Who be do United States here, Mitimuya. State in the Bebre, or personal flags. Connecticut, New York. If you say, Omo say, a state being a Kekambo, form the United States of America. So they have the Constitution of Connecticut, they have the Constitution of New York, they have other several constitutions. Munyai. Why? Munyai. Some countries, Scotland, near the UK, they are not collapsing because Obi war. Now, why you be a year? Why you be a year? Why you be a year? What the time in Tokwa abba a year unuanum entem for far too long. A brana so say me papa ube jai. Why? Jai. Enya de papa. Jai. Ya beto aba na wo ye said the be ya NDC be wini bono. Ampa you succeeded. If you say o make the argument say baby no mu ba, baby peja ba ako. Baby no mu ba, baby peja ye nyina. Eti bentuma baby no mu no oba baby peja ye nyina no. Ana menu anon bunu fo di mirika kwato ma ya NDC. Ena NDC no aba. O ma wona say Asante Hene da so ye Asante Hene. Bibia no wa betumi aya afa ho. Afa ye ne yes wo ma inspective parade ni ade nso a. Eno nso mu ni ye akutukum. Eni ese wutwa wo nua no mu bunu fo ntro. Etinye baby no mu ne ba baby peja ba ako. Demo baby no mu ba Asante Hene ye ne Asante Hene. Baby no mu kwa Asante Hene ye ne Asante Hene. Sana me expect say na do my hene me ankasa me papa wo be peja ho Eh? Said the beya baby no ba baby pejawon so if it's a baby pejawan kasa ho. Eh me say. Eno ebo wa obeya ehu hia. Why ye bia twa so. Yenga so why ye bia twa so. Eh? Dia wo ye nyina your politics. Santehini nye bibia go against constitution. Okura ne flag and the flag and ne kura ne deda ansa ne yebe form Ghana no and the constitution abeto no and the constitution has recognized. It is guaranteed. Customary law is guaranteed. Eti dia be ne ntokwa hunu na da bia wo ma ye abunufo keka abunufo ne santifo tribom sa adai. Oh, why ye be atwa so? Why ye be atwa so? Yeah. Ye yera Santehini wadama. Mira, Mr. Eya unsu pejam dodo. Why? Pejamu ne so dodo. Mane mra fom kakra. Na afi ne yenye ni se. Why? You said eya usi pejam na God of honor na ehu ho fan eya na ehi. And there, he said Minyas Antini and Gabeme hipa. And yes, Minyas Antini and Gabeme hipa. Adai. Once antifoil to Kramudibo. Moka ho. Eh? Moka ho. Oh, I almost munyabut, Munsu. We will say Santini as Santini. Nemo Munsu. Why? Now, you will know Hinaba or Hinaba see was in any who feel Buraniba one of them. That is on the lighter side anyway. A good for the note here. Nemo and Norson. Ana your mama so no do dey cost ro nemo buy ni say kura do wontua
ya say okwo ni yan ya kwan kura de
be buy an original Ghana milo ampa na CEO no Randy Abe na nipa wode ayi wode akonwa rubber hye ho ne kokoko afuom Randy Abe wait me kokoko board CEO man yi won hunu kokoko dua da senya so be ye kokoko board CEO ya kokoko dua won hunu bi da afuo nkrante won hunu bi da Randy Abe won hunu bi da etisi ye do afuo ehye ede yensa epam so eyiyi mu nuama no wonya bi da no at cantonment okay kambrofo Metro TV ke kambrofo onti kokko akuafo so ase no ati omu so ase ankokko ankode ro ayi kokko akuafo no etiefuo ni mu no de ayi swivel chair a rubber hye ho na akotra ho eni ko ebise any time kura so ni kokofo no akuafo no betena afuo mu ho na we be da adwene omo ho and even as we speak a wo munya sika ntua kokko farmers ka no Randy Abe na oye CEO ene ne deputies mienu omakoto Land Cruiser emunu dwan no omutimu Randy Abe ne deputies omakoto Land Cruiser emunu dwan miensa no omutim Land Cruiser ba ku $200,000 woni sika odi twa kokko akuafo ka na emo wo sika ye de ma eye Land Cruiser fo eje Land Cruiser miensa owie wasa to trucks eye pickup trucks mako 150 enso woni sika odi ma akuafo okwakuafo ayefoma no de tie rubber ayi na akoto wode tie rubber ayi chair ana akosiwo akufo ado aban ho aye hinti no enema no bebre ho a NDC fo kan ya anwene ho Erikopoko ye finance minister say ekokwakuafo ese ye health insurance ma obi ana ne yere enwo mko meanwhile your national health insurance wo hodida ayenyi kokokuafo mfirimo omuso ye bi but at that time ekufo do aban ne ho aye hinti some of these things they said it and went away with it free of charge sometimes ekufo do aban ho aye hinti some of these things they said and got away with it free of charge se kokokuafo oni ne yiri ni kunu esi ye national health insurance mo na the national health insurance na wo ho ne yi kokokuafo na mo yiri free so kyona taban buawo wo mo de wakoma so anka sabre ya wunya sika ntua mu ka ahonkonkoto V8 emma medem so wo mo da wakoma so a anka sabre ya wo wunya sika ntua mu ka anka won 250 pickups emfama cocoa board eti mama kaso wo mo da yakoma so pa wo mo da hwan yakoma so wo mo na obi yakoma so you continue to fool the people every time mo pa abato de ato forcing ato for akuafo sika ni ho sika ni ho dollar a omukwaje ba ye nyina because of sa artificial dollar inflation ye pompe dollar ni ade nti se wo mo sesa ba si de ombebo ka no kura wa asem ni nyina no artificial economy na ye create no omo sesa dollar na omukoton koko wo munyaye no omo sesa ni sisi ayi omo boka eti omo twen se dollar ne be ko nanim kakra e ko nanim kakra na omo sesa de bi atua mo ka enti mo be twen ache pa akuyafo no mo be twen ache ebise sika ni ho Oka chiro se na yi na ayi ebo na ye de je ne bo de nchen de bia koko ye forward se ye ton ansa ne akoji skaba edi mu koko no a ye beje ne sa bre no a ye de ko no ya ton ne deda edi nya afa no okoton edi se kabo bi beba bi so a ye next one na beba ne kabo beba so edi se koko no a omote won koko bo ye forward se odi kan ton koko no ansa no abejeje ni nyina kura fro de akọ eti obeba ne sika kura no ne bom dollar no afa ne se dollar na ye sei aye sei eti randiabe ohunu di woye erikopoku. And to add insult to injury
they are not paying cocoa farmers, is it true?
Cocoa farmer ben is ye into Anaka. Omunkofa American yentie.
No, but MP, do you have any data that shows that they are paying them?
Oh, of course. Of course.
Of course, in a way, I heard this best. I heard this best. Of course.
Exactly.
No member of parliament. I won't need evidence. See a show because I say, of course. What Salome president? Of course. Of course. Now, why in this person? No, evidence in a way. If we are forced to see in Chomka, see you will not get to see in Janica. What why your space says Salome president? And yeah, of course. I got you see a geography for the Kanyasa. Eh? What why your space says Salome president? Say, of course. Of course. Na mama bre ebre. Dem frama bebo ma akokọ ne to ada ho. Da bi am ka kire mo. Your mama ban do ma meye hwe. Your mama ban o ma meye hwe. O ma meye hwe. Kwabena wo bi ansa na ada na wo so wa fon say kwabena me ko ka obedi matam. Me an na me nua no no. Eti John Romani mama ni koko ho nsem randi abe wa sha space akambrofo aka wonna nyansa nyina woni tirim wonna nyansa nyina woni tirim wonim futri bade men ko ba bia me ka kira mo se amatela ene eye fake doctor Anne Sansa Dely emire bi twam ma meka kire o mo se sankrofo ye frosters se meka na munyini a ene katamanso traditional ye council edi nsem bi aba betudwa ye bedi sankomo no menko ba bia ba before se ye bedi sankomo no yera Okatakyie Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for a year Swami constituency. Yera Okatakyie Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for Swami constituency. Edi nsembi atudwa. And I've told you MPP no sabi enye zombies for party. MPP ye nyina yetimi kire ya adwene. Obia timi kire na adwene. Eye party a buzi ase se enipa 100 ne wodem e decide here. Na se mu be 99 ekwa afa na baako ka so no de obekọ ha yenya abutre ntie baako ni nwie efise bia baako ni be wie ne submission no na omo maka nyina akora ba be di na chi de na kọ ha. So our party is not a party that is based on a zombie attitude. Say master say we all follow, we don't behave in that. That is the principles and ideals on which our party was formed. Domo ye the say democracy. Can we the enemy come the enemy baby nyina ba kusi.
Into baby
Okatakyie Mensa Bonsu, former member of parliament for my former constituency. I grew up in Swami, so I'm a former member of parliament. No. But here Okatakyie Mensa Bonsu respectfully say, I know this has been your idea for a long time. Say what you can believe is that you diebe na yema kwama nkrofo bi nko no post ni ade. Here Okatakyie Mensa Bonsu. The idea of unopposed in itself it contradicts the very foundation of a representative democracy na ye practice no. So the idea of a elitism, yen protecting crophobia, friends and family. Constitution is very clear on what it wants and what it does not. It says that it promotes and protects political party participation. It is will be joining MPP. The NT and the condos will be joining MPP. So when him so assume he can rise up through the ranks. Freedom of association, internal party democracy. These are the ideals, the fundamentals on which the MPP was built. So a political party cannot preach democracy and on the other hand promoting monopoly politics. Say me and ye nyama nkrofobia nko unopposed. Because all times so am yema akwama ko unopposed several times inti. Competition in any democracy is not a threat. It is actually oxygen for democracy. So oseche mensa bonsu mira adaroma sa wo idea say unopposed enya adwuma. MP no waye adwuma amanfo no wo ho no de be kire. If it says MP nim say he or she cannot be challenged that. One, they will stop listening to the people. They will stop engaging. They won't even campaign. In any case, any crass system why you way. Omunya we ni prime minister no nim say who stronghold and go round and koye adwuma and campaign. And until you lose vote so many times a stronghold no. If Semenoka history has shown that most MPs disconnect more often when they stay too long from the people. If it's an internal competition, be a money against or opposer, what will give them the enticements or mobile constituency? If it's when it's water parliament, he declares or oppose. 81st of all, Sikako Edbekanis as one conquer grassroots on yet. A seat without accountability becomes a personal estate, and we cannot afford as a nation see making sure say encrophobia seat to be by your family a personal estate. Na si yejitum say your man for na di tumi ma wo mo dia. Yero say James Abusu say I will suggestion we enya dwuma wo party ni mu na enya dwuma chana. If say democracy ni see running. And I know akwa bia kosuku aba wo ye lawyer ni wa hye coat wo keka mbrofo ani ye kwa akoto aba wo akwawensa tena bia akwawensa tena bia no nso ayikwawensa ne bia wono kasa no ye se ni ezi yes if all politics is local. So if all politics is local there omkoto aba na kwawensa ni wi na awini manfo say ni ma choose kwawensa ni over eye lawyer ni na sabi kwawensa ni no represent manfo no. So the blanket no contest directive now say Chairman Sabosumira by the Enya Juma, it violates the spirit of internal democracy, the equality of opportunity with the current the constitution, the current constitution guarantees. It's Enya Juma. So political aristocracy now mo pesa mo form in Enya Juma. Friends and family be person or more protect or more into unopposed and unopposed MPs there contest beba show contest yebema MPs na bo omo ho hye omo constituency. If said there is no evidence that protecting an incumbent MP will guarantee enya sadia anka me na wo kasai ayi adanse asokwa anka yen lusu seat no eti ye ka say ayi we your friend say KTM on enko if say KTM on ye dwen say ono post ye lusu seat and ye nsu ahwe. In the last election, many protected incumbents are no more MPP mu omu lusu omu seat to NDC. And new candidate NDC di ba Sunyani Isinyane Wesunyane. New candidate in the DNG bi ba ye euphoria bi ba ye ema manfo no fresh energy bi ba constituency ni mu a omu di tutu ye candidate na omu tete wa bobon kokora na mrewa no. Eti hwa no obi a meka nche so no pose sem bia o party ni mu enya adwuma. If see ye fresh energy at the base. The idea that unopposed a guaranteed victory is a political myth, not a political strategy. So some of us will not buy into it. There are certain peculiar places, a bibinti, dynamics binti, and I know many are John Boadu Kasai or Chiremi, but we cannot go a blanket yenyin to me and microphone on the post in this idea. And you're not correct. And you're not correct. Constituency and your personal property. A man for no dia. Constituency no a man for no dia parliamentary seat no a man for no edia enya MP ne dia parliamentary seat it belongs to the people and not the MP. Parliamentary seat it belongs to the people, the voters, and not the party hierarchy. Mutimi trankra any more decided. Oro se chairman suppose enya adwuma na enya adwuma kyera. And this idea that nkrofobia more MPP than it yemu biase ye bija omo kwan enya no kore. Oya om so MPP de ja o masem o na sa ye nyina ye MPP, ye nyina ye MPP. Ye nyina ye ka ho. Ye nyina be ka ne sa. If so blocking competition, you are sending a very dangerous message. Say your choice does not matter. The people of Asantiagona cannot make a choice. The people of Yamwase cannot make a choice. Jamasi cannot make a choice. Funfuni Dabai, Kokotia Suya, Kena Moso, they cannot make a choice. How is that? Kuna for to make a choice. Tanod Masin to make a choice. Also, Bitenan can know decide who becomes their MP. Enyajuma. If said that will kill enthusiasm. Manfo no energy no base no enkenya party no so ba bia ya bedu ye hia party we ye call ba ko ba ye Dr. Mamadou ba we ewini ye won said the party ni base no asia Kenya obia no MP bia no we be protect no MP bia no yeah be we do United States here incumbent senators congressmen we face primaries every cycle obia no we catch so onko no post we do United Kingdom MPs omo constituency re-election reselection processes obia no ko no post Canada ye bi Germany ye bi Ghana obia nko no post MPP obia nko no post wo ye adwuma manfo no be kire wo fomo wo ye adwuma manfo no ana be kire wo fomo okome amenase manfo no be kire okọ da wu tabere manfo no be kire jamase manfo no be kire be pass manfo no be kire obi anko no push wo ye adwuma manfo no a be pijawo dabio ono pose sem nim obi a be compete bi ye be ma kwan ma manfo no achusi consensus is healthy when it emerges from the people, the grassroots. It's a grassroots to fund the same year near your own opposed. Choose vote of no confidence. Nobody can impose anything on anyone. You cannot secure a seat by silencing the voters. If it's so voters on your silence, or on Twaba. ATM people who are on constituency. One cohort that. Ya two primaries ma no kura wie no eno kura ya kɔ primaries wie on sa nkɔ ya adwuma eti yero se chairman sabo sa idea we enya adwuma na enya adwuma kyena. Elections are won by performance, credibility, connection to the people and hard work. It is not won by a blocking challenges. So obi a baby ye nyina baby obi a baby competition be party ni mu na mu aye de asia na Kenya party grassroots ni mo do omo nyina feel a part of the selection process e do wa MP no omo de choose ye omo ana de nbekọ omo akoton no. If it's a party who show internal competition, you know, that means the party fears its own members and party for ni nyimi wo ma dwene mu do. What do you say? Party for na to abama e right o say chairman sabosu wo so ame for the past be the owo a wudi ye no wo ma dwene mu do. They can also do same. A party who fears its members cannot get ready for a nation cannot lead the nation. Eti Euro say chairman sabosu ye ma obi anko no pose o. Enya no kure da. Enya no kure o. Enya no kure. Ono pose. Obi anko ono pose. Competition bem party ni mu be ya kono emu be de. Hey, we MP na anya adwuma ye betu. Man for na dwunum the whole. O ma dwunum da ho na wo di sika ba o magye de bi so o ma 1p for so many times. Na wa di sika no adi ni ade no. Wo mbe se obetua. Wo tua so ombetu. Saja omo gracia ese o de bere omo. Afanyo makin wa ye adwuma yi a MP no ono okọ a onya no me Samia Oku okoye na adwuma yi a wo benya. Maybe sin cancer Boadu wa ye na adwuma yi a wo ba amanfo no be kire e wa figya se kire east. Me ana me MP eti maybe sin cancer Boadu be ba competition. Wo ba na manfo no decide say wo no ne pa na ye pa. Obi am protect obi am protect obi. Hey, MPP no. John Boadu ne ayi wontumi sha ase on oppose ana party na ehya asese ye week e ho na party no ehya asese ye week hwea na obi amfa saa wo no pose sem no ansa ama bia amfa ma ye kɔ contest ai mu be den so how for pound contest and we will educate the masses me won say me nua sentence ba for express concern our social media say we should try not to comment on the Domahini issue because it will affect MPP. Sentence, first of all, this platform, it does not serve the interest of NPP alone. You put it down on record. This platform serves the interest of major other things. It serves the interest of the Republic Ghana itself. It serves the interest of Asantumai. It serves the interest of NPP. It serves the interest of every Ghanaian. So it's a conversation because of national. That's our conversation. We need to posit it in the right position. We will as well add our voices, except that this time around, we will try as much as we can to be very decorous in our choice of words, just so we will get our message across without having to offend anybody. But even in the course of offending people, if no be offending Krofua, and yeah, we are sorry, we will keep on offending people. Because yet we know say nye ye ka kwasia aboa anabe offended. Na say no kure na ye kenti obey offended. I am so sorry. I don't know which other way I can help you. I will say it the way it is, without fear, without favor. It is as simple as A, B, C, and D. So sentence, the all kind of but I'm sorry. We need to have conversations the right way without having to compromise on anything. With that said, and I know last time I show, I made commentaries about comments Biana Benua Samia Ukuaye, and a lot of people within our party were not happy with me talking about Samia Oku's commentary. First of all, mene Kwabena Uku ni problem here. You get that very clear. Kwabena Uku is my very good friend and a brother. So I wasn't talking about Kwabena Uku. I wasn't talking about Sami. I was making commentaries about Adia Wakaya Meguen said it has the tendency of undermining the effort the flag bearer is making. If Kwabena Uku is not happy with it, he can call me and tell him his peace of mind. But I could have equally just called him as well and tell him my peace of mind. If he said I wanted that conversation to be had in public, just so obi who saw video no obetia da say afi watia da no. Sa person ni be hu so there be yemu bi yamfoa such commentaries so. In any case, be we ya na mesa board Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia a video I will not say or bring everybody on board for us to move. So if I had any diabolic intention rather than say making sure say may encourage every other person. But Nanasa for Kantanka what you are mwasidi. Nanasa for Kantanka ordinarily in Kanebu full party, no. If you say he has been sidelined, although a former chairman of the MPP in the Fijasechire East, but he was sidelined in the past 8 years. But the mere fact that me born Nanasa for Kantanka di. He is happy. He is coming on board. It's a we are going to see a party, a party in Tino. Ye be so near my baby, so near Sheneseka Kuni Momonia, and ye be Jimo. Yan Shisha party in Sekakunu Momoni, if Zian Vanquaya Benquai. Se be a corner, Uncle, we will say it as it is, without fear, without favor. It does not mean that we have any ulterior motive. If there's our commentaries now, Samia Okumeki, or making it before the election. If I wanted to cause any disaffection for Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, I would have made those commentaries before the election. I intentionally chose not to do so. I waited for the election to be over because my intention was not to create any disaffection for anyone. Eti enyaba Samia Oku, me insuro Samia Oku, Samia miya. Bebe se me kama adwe kire na me fofo akama adwe kire no. So let's move on. Enye bibia. What I said is that what Sami said, it has the tendency of being misinterpreted for other people to be discouraged. You move your way. Now your love for why Moki come arguing. Maybe a bomba latrio, okay, come arguing as a sorry. If it's a member come arguing, it is will be can arguing when you have boyo newa why some moki come arguing. Mentie, if it's a mono mepamwasem, it is a will be can arguing a normal, will be anke can do a person kabi. And that is what the beauty of democracy is. What you say? Just that in common mode, the call baby na kotrigani adidia, and you need dino wrong. Baby I do know so your family back. Member see be no. Now we go after each other. I don't believe in that. I believe in some making commentaries about Sami Oku and even about Sami himself, about Nyama Okaye. If you have any counter argument to that, you make mention of that. Oh, coffee for Nyama Hunubiba. Now sometimes you will be a tepe to the other side. I really na the no say. Yempedesa. What it? Me ye traitor. No kura me kan ya mwan TNT. Ane na bedu baby e wono. Ye to abani wie ye Sami Oku send me message. I am the king in the gap. Yenti amitimi gina mu ma MPP and MPP ni page mu nyina amokon adosem mesa abekon ama no eye because of the integrity I held when we were in power. It is because of the things I was able to do and say when we were in power. That is why I could get the trust of the people to be able to hold us down when we finished with the election and mumbe bregani gane. Mumbe bregani gane yani because you couldn't get the trust of the people. And yoma ye kan ye no enamo se anu ntini ye traitor no obi anye traitor no kura na ne ye hwe mo anim aka kire mo anu mo anti all of a sudden mo pese ye share party no ye chuku ye share party ni tachu ye nse ne sa me dey believe in that. In as much as I believe that moving forward conversations can be had without any of these acrimony no, it does not mean see eba ma party go bia yo do pe ni akin anu atum enya no kore enne enya no kore china. Na say bi miami nua Sami Oku kura mitimi de keka no a obi foforo be na be ya mitimi fanka. So I don't have anything against Sami. Sami is my brother in good standing. We are not fighting nothing. If menene nyadwene on the commentaries I will pass comment on the commentaries not because I hate Sami. Why will I hate Sami? Why am I there? Onya me hwe. Eti ye move away. I was integrity by insulting Bawumia and calling. Like I said, some of the things I said against Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia could have been said in a much more better way. But is that not what growth is? Not because what I was saying was wrong. Who could try cake? E-levy cake any day, anytime. I will fight against it. E-levy cake any day, anytime. I will fight against it. Except that this time around, maybe the choice of words will be way different. You move on. Why? Sometimes you sound bitter. I'm not bitter about anything, my sister. I am not bitter, and I cannot be bitter about anything. If say me to a bomba la train boy, me that form. I am not bitter about anything. You move on. We have a fight to go. In Tokwa bebre ho we dey. Yeah, the Kenyan Nkrofo na wo mo atiada because of omo nyini say Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia wo. And doctor is doing fantastically well. And I said Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne atakene the trap picture. It means he is willing to do the work, the real work. What do I say? Move away. Yeah, party. It does not mean that bibi obiabe can be esi nyina ye gitum. Ye nyina ntime nyintum say nye zombies. I am not a zombie. I have a brain. I can speak. What you say? I'm not bitter about it. But except the ideals and the principles on which the party was formed, if it's not being adhered to, some of us we will fight. It may seramo. Minchini minu bia. Ebre ko na nim ni pe nyini. Enioma ni bia me ka ye no. Wrap it around, come back. I will say the same thing, except that I will say it differently. Ye move on na yenko yenim. Yeni NDC for enko. Also, you should have commented on Ken's insult also. I mean that yes, I commented on Ken's insult. That means you didn't listen. And in any case, man campaign ama Ken, man campaign ama Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. For one reason. Let's move on, okay? Move on. I don't have anything against any of our brothers. Now, yeah, moving on. No, 1, 2, 3. IGP Christian Tetenyonu. Okay, I am Sami Oku's fan, but what he said, I didn't like to. 1, 2, 3. Do you have a problem with Ghana Jollof? No, I don't. He's my sister. I don't even know him. I mean, I don't know her, whether him or her. I don't know her. But I believe we share the same interest. Maybe I will not just say me attacking MPP. I am not attacking MPP. Neither am I attacking anybody within the MPP. I'm attacking things I believe will destroy us. Let's move on. 1, 2, 3. See, I could have called Sami Oku and discussed with him privately. Yes, I intentionally discussed those things in the public, just so Omo Matiada, because of such commentaries, will know that some of us will not entertain that in the party. Ebe Kenya Omo be Kenya ho. So it's not about me Sami commentary. I bet me have it. Me say be prepared Sami Suro Sami Oku. Me ana me nuano me Suro no. Bet me afa phone. Wo NL ya nsamo ba ye wo ho. Me ana mfa phone am friend am blasting in your quarter. Me ne wono ene gari ni makon ye solve say NL problem no. So me Suro Sami. I personally intended to have that conversation in the public for one purpose, to encourage other people